Now for this hour, we start with UK. UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer has held a press conference on the situation in Iran. He has said it is up to US President Donald Trump to make decisions he believes are in the best interests of the United States, particularly in the context of current events. Prime Minister Starmer has further expanded on the UK's ongoing relationship with the US, stating that the UK is continuing to share intelligence with the United States in the normal way, highlighting the virtually vitality of the UK-US special relationship, which is currently in operation. The Prime Minister has also announced the departure of the first charter flight from Oman, a significant move in the context of the region's security. Additionally, Prime Minister Starmer revealed that 4 additional Typhoon jets would be sent to Qatar to strengthen the UK's military presence and support in the region. Starmer has stressed the need for calm, level-headed leadership in challenging times, reiterating that it is crucial to maintain principles and stand strong, even in the face of outside pressure to do otherwise. Now we welcome retired Major General Siddharth Arji. He's a senior geopolitical and strategic expert, joins us live from Jaipur. Thank you very much, Major General, for joining us again.
Good evening, Asuma. Thank you for inviting me for your show.
Thank you. Now, looking at UK, how is UK trying to mend the relationship or the trust that's depleting from, or at least to me it seems like it's depleting from the GCC countries towards West, particularly in US, but also UK, since it's US's ally, because it sent more defense systems, or the best ones, towards the defense of Israel, and not enough to the GCC countries who are also being attacked by Iran.
Yeah, but you see, now the situation is becoming complex,
Yes.
you see, Asuma, and the biggest, I would say, insignificant to many and significant to most of us is the turning point, because the UK refused to provide ground-based supports, particularly Diogo Garcia. Now, Diogo Garcia, once upon a time, used to be under the jurisdiction of UK. It has been handed over to Mauritius, and further, it is presently under the Mauritius. And Donald Trump wanted the United States aerial platforms to land there. I believe the landing rights were refused because of change of guard, and that has actually, soured. It is the relationship between USA and UK. But your question pointedly is asking, it is pointing towards, you see, the support which UK earlier used to give to Israel is gradually reducing, because now the entire Europe also has been left in a lurch, because they have been asked to enhance the defense budget, and more than that, this tariff imbroglio, which Donald Trump actually unleashed, the fury, that has actually broken that little bit of trust which was existing earlier to sustain the transatlantic relationship. Now, because the transatlantic relationship, based on which the global apex organizations are surviving today, and there is some semblance, even despite all challenges and churning, semblance of rules in the rules-based international order. It is taking a very serious beating as far as the UK and the USA relationship is concerned, primarily because of a couple of issues. First and foremost thing, the defense budget has been made to increase. Second, the NATO forces, they have been left on their own. They have been asked to raise their defense budget to 5% by 2035. Third is the Diogo Garcia issue. Fourth, their dependency on Russia was severed off, and they started depending on Europe, on Middle East for the oil. Now with the imbroglio which is broken out in the Middle East, they perforce have to go back to Russia, which is a no-go case as far as America is concerned. But the icing on the cake, as far as the soured relationship is concerned, it was the Greenland. Greenland actually, it broke all the threads of that good relationship and the trust which they had. And the way he is actually cast aspersion, pointed a finger at the Prime Minister of UK yesterday, saying that you are not the Winston Churchill, we are not in the Churchill's era. So likewise, he's gone on to, you know, push him down below the status of a prime minister. It started having an impact. And my take on the whole issue is that the support which UK earlier was giving to the Israel against the GCC countries may gradually reduce, because the entire game plan of any conflict going beyond the stipulated or imagined time limit is directly related to the availability of interceptors. Interceptors in Iron Dome has fallen short. Now the manufacturing time takes anything between 1 to 3 years. There is a weaponization of rare earth element without which interceptors
Yes.
cannot be developed by China. So all these things put together, it has made the situation extremely complex to navigate. Back to you, Subha.
Thank you very much, Major General, for highlighting and sharing that insight. Please do stay with us as we stay in the region. Now, Lebanon's cabinet has announced a ban